A calf. Betsy was beloved by her owners, but they knew they would eventually have to sell her to a meatpacking plant. It was a difficult decision, but they needed the money to support their farm. One day, the day came when Betsy had to be sold. She was loaded onto a truck with several other cows, and they began the journey to the meat plant. Betsy was scared and alone. But halfway there, something amazing happened. The truck hit a bump, and Betsy's cage door flew open. In a moment of bravery, Betsy leaped out of the truck and onto the open road. She ran and ran, not looking back until she had left the truck far behind. Exhausted and scared, Betsy stumbled upon a group of wild deer grazing in a nearby field. They looked at her curiously but didn't seem to mind her presence. Betsy felt a sense of belonging with them and decided to stay. Days turned into weeks, and Betsy adapted to her new life in the wild. She grazed with the deer, ran with them, and slept under the stars. One day, as Betsy was grazing with her new friends, she heard a sound she recognized. It was the sound of her old master's truck. She panicked and tried to run away, but the deer weren't going anywhere. They sensed that the hunters would come soon and they would not be touched, since they had had no bad experiences. Sure enough, the hunters arrived, but when they saw Betsy with the deer, something changed. They realized that Betsy was no longer just a commodity to be sold at the meat plant. She was a living being with a soul and a spirit. They decided to call off the hunt and leave Betsy to her new life in the wild.